Hello, District 56. Thanks for your hard work this week. As we've all been navigating remote learning, there have been some issues with Google Meets. This week's video shows the student side of the issue and offers a solution for teachers to have one recurring Meet link. Here's a student scenario. A teacher has a meeting link they have nicknamed Tech Class. The student searches Tech Class and hits Join Meet. The screen then opens and slides shut, locking the student out from the meet. A middle school student can email their teacher and attempt to problem solve, but this situation presents a challenge for our younger learners. There are a few different and possible causes for these errors. 1, the teacher might not have opened the meet yet. 2, the teacher may have created a one-time link, and the link or named meeting the student is using has expired. What I mean by that is, if a teacher is using the same nickname, for example, Tech Class, and creating a new meeting each day called Tech Class, then Google Meets generates a new link for each Tech Class, and students may be using an older, now outdated link. 3, if a teacher creates a meeting in Calendar and titles the calendar event Tech Class, students cannot necessarily search and join the correct meeting. Just because it's named in your calendar doesn't mean it's a searchable, joinable nickname. As you can now tell, and if I haven't confused you enough yet, there are various Google Meets issues we're experiencing across the district. So here's our solution. Teachers should have one dedicated Meet link that stays open from 8 a.m. to 2:45 p.m. during the student school day. As a teacher, there are 2 ways you can generate this one Meet link so it's specific to you. Option 1 is to use the link generated from your Google Classroom, and option 2 is to create one Meet through Google Calendar that's repeated and stays open all day long. An explanation for both of these is coming now. You're going to go up to the settings gear in Google Classroom in the upper right-hand corner, and you're going to click that. You're going to scroll down past General to the bottom of that section where it says Meet, and you're going to select this arrow and add a Meet. It's up to you if you want to keep the link visible in the banner at the top of your classroom. Mine is not visible to students. Now it is visible to students. And then you're going to click Save. You, as a teacher, can always see your Meet link right here, but this icon means it's not visible to my students. As a teacher, you're going to create one Meet through Calendar that's repeated and stays open all day long. In your Google Calendar, you're going to go to the upper left-hand corner and choose Create. You're going to select More Options down here at the bottom of the event, and you're going to title it your class. Let's say I teach 3rd grade. I'm going to set it up now to repeat every weekday. So I'm going to go to Does Not Repeat, and I'm going to select every weekday, Monday to Friday. I'm also going to set the time for the hours that we're in school, 8 to 2:45 p.m. Now I want to add Google Meet video conferencing. I'm going to click this, and it's going to generate a link right here. I'm going to keep the notification because I need a notification for everything in my life these days. And now I'm going to look at the guest permissions, and I'm going to uncheck Invite Others. I want to be the only person who can control who comes into my class. I'm going to click Save. And now it appears every day, Monday through Friday, on my schedule from the day I started it, Thursday the 3rd, to eternity. I can end that whenever I want, but I also know that there's no school coming up on Monday. So I'm going to click that specific event, and I'm going to delete this one event. Click OK. And now I'm set. If I look here, I can copy this link. And now I can paste this in an email and in my signature. So I'm going to go into my Gmail and click the settings gear up top and see all settings. I'm in General, and now I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom to my signature. And I want to edit my signature. I have my name, my title, my phone, the days that I'm available, and my Meet link, and I've pasted it here. Anyone I email can now see when I'm available and how to access me. I'm going to click Save Changes, and now if I compose an email, you'll see here's my link information updated on my email. I'm also going to add that same link to the virtual schedules that the teachers have for each building. So here's the Prairie Trail Google Meets addresses. I'm going to make sure that same link is pasted here next to my name. To simplify this moving through the virtual schedule for students, parents, and staff supervisors, you can add to a template and fill in a virtual schedule for your students. So I'm going to go to my classroom, I'm going to go to the gear, and I am going to copy my code for my Meet. Now I'm going to go to my template, and where it says Meet link, I'm going to highlight, insert a link, and paste my link here. I'm going to say this is our morning meeting and my name is Mrs. Brash. So I can just copy and paste this for every day that this is how we start. You can adjust these times and days to fill in your schedule needs. Now I'm going to take this schedule that I've filled in, I'm going to copy the link, and I'm going to go to my classroom and I'm going to share it with my class. So here's my example. Good morning. Please follow today's virtual schedule. I'm going to add a link. I'm going to paste it. And now here is the schedule. And when I post it, all my students will see it. It's going to be at the top of my stream because the most recent post is at the top. So I can post this every day to remind kids where to go, or I can keep it as a saved post and repost it every day. Please stay in your Meet while students move to their next class. Just like you would walk students to their specials or help them during a passing period, you may need to stay in your Meet for a few extra minutes while students adjust to navigating to different teachers' links. They may need to pop back into your most recent Meet to troubleshoot how to get to their next class. Hopefully the virtual schedule will make this very simple. Our Meet, and now it's time to move to our specials. I can set up an away message to direct students where to go. So here's our Meet. I'm going to go to Present Now, and I'm going to choose a tab because I have mine set in the next tab, and I'm going to choose my away sign. And now I'm sharing my screen and students see this. They can see that we're at lunch, or there's other specials. You could insert the link that kids need to go to. You could set the time that they'll be back here. It's independent work time. Set the time you're going to meet again. Here's a timer if you want to link to that and show your countdown. And basically, if you have this up and you're presenting from your Meet, it's kind of like you're away, but kids still know where to go. Another point to consider is the limitation of the iPad screen. If you're in a Meet with your class and students are working outside of the Google Meets app, then they cannot show their face on your Google Meets screen. Keep that in mind as you're establishing and enforcing classroom norms for video chat. And lastly, I would be remiss to not mention the importance of communicating with families. Remote learning requires open communication and emphasizes the importance of the school-to-home partnership. If you notice an absence or recognize the start of a pattern with a student's inability to log in or stay in a meeting, please take some time to reach out to his or her parents or guardians. Please find the time to initiate this home partnership in a positive, productive tone. My email also contained a template for a communication log. There are 2 setups. Choose the one that best suits your needs. I know this is all a lot, and I recognize this may change how you've set up your Google Meet so far. If you want to check in with me and see if students have been having any of these problems with your Meet setup, please reach out and email or call me. I'm happy to test out this issue and problem solve if you think this is happening for your students. Enjoy the long weekend. You all surely deserve it, and take care.